Hi guys, it is Beth. Welcome back to my channel. I have a really exciting stack of pin mail back here to get through, including one that is super special that you will see at the end. This first pin came all the way from Spain. She just did not make it in time for my international pin mail video that I put up last week. She is obviously part of my pink dress Ariel collection. I am so glad I found her. She was another one of them that I was having a little bit of trouble with. She is from Disneyland Paris. She is one of the Princess Dangle pins. Let's just focus on her up close. You can see she is posing there in her pink dress. I love all of the blossoms surrounding her, and there's even like these little pearls. The background does have a bit of a glitter element. The dangle has a little bow with a rhinestone in it, and then the smallest part is this little seashell. This is part of a series. It is an older pin. I believe there is Cinderella and Belle and Snow White for sure. I'm not entirely sure on what other princesses were a part of this little dangle collection. On the back, you'll see that it does just say Pin Trading 2008 from Disneyland Paris. I'm sure many of you know what this is just from seeing the style of the package. Our second set of DSSH or dish pins have arrived finally. I'm pretty sure we were the last wave to get these because I got my pins that I bought maybe a whole week and a half before my husband got his. These are a lot bigger than I thought they would be. This is the nesting doll set from Big Hero 6. These are really heavy, large pins. I know I talked about my experience doing the online release before. By the time my husband actually got through, this is all that they had left, so he wasn't sure. I didn't pick this up obviously when I did all of my pins because I didn't know that I could, so he went ahead and just got it anyways. I do really like Mochi because it is the closest cat resembling Buki, even though our Buki is probably like an eighth the size of Mochi. She is the tiniest little cat. This is what the back of the set looks like. The fact number is printed directly on the backer card. So here is Mochi up close. Again, really heavy duty, beautiful pin. This is actually a much prettier set than I thought it would be. On the back, you'll see all of the ice cream cones that DSSH is known for, as well as the edition size of 300. And it actually has the fact number printed again, so it's not just on the backer card. Now that these are out of the plastic, I'll go ahead and just do a quick scan up close of each of them so that you can get a better look. Starting with San Francisco right here. Then we have Baymax, Hero, and Mochi at the end. This next pin I totally forgot about. It took a really long time to get here. Like, I ordered this directly from the seller. Even the stamp says July 11th, and it got here 2 days ago. It is now August, so it took a month. I'm not quite sure if it got lost and it finally made its way to me or what happened, but I am glad to finally have this one. This is a fantasy pin that I purchased. It was produced by Carita Pro. They do have an Instagram account, so you can go ahead and check her out. I believe she has a few different designs out right now. This one was a limited edition, and it is just featuring Marie all curled up there, surrounded by these little strawberries. I don't know, I just thought it was really sweet. It is a limited edition of 50 and a double post pin, which is good because this is fairly significant in size. I know it's hard to tell, but the details in this are actually really cute. Both the strawberries as well as the little bow in her hair have glitter details. And yeah, like I said, I just thought this was a really cute pin, and she'll be a nice little addition to my Marie board back there. All right, one more to go before we get to our special box back here. This envelope actually contains a couple of pins that I did from a trade, and I am so thankful. Thank you so much if you're watching this, Joy, for trading with me. So I mentioned in my previous video that I am actually starting a very small side collection of just a couple of pins representing all of the places I have lived. I am from Chicago originally, which is where I am now, hence my little Chicago shirt. But I have also lived in Japan and Hong Kong. And for those of you who don't know, we are going to be moving to Southern California very soon. So I've actually lived by a lot of Disney parks, actually. These are the 3 pins that were in the envelope. They were all a part of a trade. They're actually all from the Chicago Disney store. You might wonder why I had to trade for these, being that I live no more than like a 10-minute drive from the Disney store downtown on Michigan Avenue here, but our Disney store stopped carrying pins, I want to say at the beginning of this year. They're actually going through a redesign process of all of the Chicago pins, so they have pulled everything from the stores. They haven't been in stock for months, and we're just waiting for the new designs to come out maybe this year. I'm hoping this year, or at least early next year before we move, so that I can pick up the next set as well. But I really just wanted to have a couple of Chicago pins, just since it is the place where I was born and have spent most of my life. One of them actually perfectly matches this shirt, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys these now. This first one is just adorable. It is Mickey and Minnie. They are holding a bunch of shopping bags and they are walking down Michigan Avenue, which if you have never been to Chicago, that is our main kind of shopping district. They call it the Mag Mile because it is just filled with lots of different shops of all different price points. The back of these pins, I'm guessing, will all look the same, so I'm just gonna show you one of them. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I've never actually seen a US Disney store pin back. So it has this kind of little shield or badge-like looking emblem with the Disney D. And then this one says Chicago as well. Very pretty. This next one features the Fab Five in front of some of our most iconic buildings. This one, I'm assuming behind Goofy, is supposed to be the Sears Tower. Yes, it is the Sears Tower. I will never call it Willis Tower. I am sorry. Not sorry at all, actually. And then at the bottom, it just says Chicago with a little hidden Mickey in the O. Very classic and iconic. Also very shiny. This last pin I especially wanted. It matches the shirt that I am wearing today, so I thought it was very appropriate. It is just our skyline, and then it says Chicago across the bottom. The I is a silhouette of the Sears Tower, and then the O is of course a silhouette of Mickey, and this is actually a little rubberized element, so really cool, really cool. Again, thank you so much, Joy, for trading these with me. I am so happy, like I said, to just get a handful of pins from every place that I've lived, and I was super bummed when I went to the Disney store here, only to find out that they have pulled all of their Chicago merchandise to get ready for the redesign. If I do see all of the new designs pop up at the store while I am still living here, I will definitely pick some up to show you guys what everything looks like. I'm really curious and excited for it myself, and if any of you guys want to get your hands on some, maybe you've been to Chicago or you're just a city completist or something, let me know and I'll try to do some pickups for you guys as well. We now have a very special pin unboxing. If you guys, I'm sure most of you don't know, but I am actually working on creating a few pins. This is my first set right here from the manufacturer, and I have not opened these at all. This is my first time working with them, so fingers crossed that they are good. I started with just a really simple design just to kind of get my feet wet and see how easy the process was and see if I like this manufacturer. So I thought it would be fun to open these on camera together. There is a whole lot of pins here to go through. I'm gonna be inspecting all of these by hand. Let's carefully open one up and pull it out. I am so excited. This is what the pin looks like. It is a silhouette with California, and then it has this little cutout here at the bottom of a Mickey silhouette, right where Disneyland would be. Like I said, I just wanted to make something really simple as my first pin, just to kind of see how the whole process works of like designing and vectoring and getting it sent to manufacturing and color picking and just everything, because a lot actually goes into pin making, but it was a really fun little project that I was working on. I do plan to make a Florida version as well. I know a few of you who saw that this pin was being put into production have been asking. Here is the front. It does have glitter, very simple and elegant, glittery, gold-plated, everything that represents me as a person pretty much. The back looks like this. It is a little pink heart clutch, and then I do have a stamp that says the Park Hop Princess in the little castle up there. It is just a single post pin because it is rather small. I feel like anything over 2 inches should definitely have 2 pin posts, but this was a little bit less than that, so I didn't really feel like it needed it because it's not too heavy of a pin, so it shouldn't move around too much. So I will be going through that whole big bag of pins to pick out any that aren't quite up to quality and have any defects, so that'll take me about a week or so, and I've got to get them all on the backer cards that I have created and package them up, and then I will be listing them on my shop, and then I'm going to use all of those funds to go towards making the Florida one. And then if you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, you should, I am the Park Hop Princess on Instagram. I have recently designed a Marie fantasy pin as well, if you guys want to check it out. I'm going to be opening up pre-sales for that really soon. These were, like I said, basically just a test to see how it worked and if I liked the manufacturer, if they turned out well, if they did a good job. So I am excited to move forward with a lot of other pin projects that I have kind of bouncing around my head, which maybe people will like them, maybe they won't. A lot of them are going to be featuring original art and just concepts that I came up with. A lot of them I actually came up with years ago, never knew what to do with them, and now I'm gonna make them into pins. So look forward to that. I'm excited to share all of those little steps along the way with you guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and hit subscribe if you have not already. And if you have subscribed, make sure to turn on that notification bell so that you guys can see whenever I post new videos. I do try to post at least twice a week. And a huge thank you to everyone who has traded with me or sent me pins, sold me pins, anything. I've been having a lot of fun making these videos, and I will see you guys very soon in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!